Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Nate back here, and I'm probably in I am in an unfamiliar spot for the channel, and that's because you guys haven't seen this yet. You guys haven't seen my newest purchase, my newest addition to the channel, and I'm sitting in it. This is my newly acquired 1994 Dodge Stealth single overhead cam base model, which means it's got base everything. Like everything that would you think would be luxury, this probably doesn't have. Power seats, no digital, any sort of like climate control that's like automatic or like fancy with a screen, no. Has a bunch of poverty buttons, that come on the higher models, like the twin turbo cars, like things with or the 3000 GTs or Active Aero. These are all just blank spots in this car. But yeah, basically I got this car in late October, and we just started February now. I think the day is February 5th. So I definitely been waiting on this for a while. It's just been, through the winter, I was trying to get the car being presentable first before I showed it off to the channel. And right now it's definitely, it's been too long at this point. Honestly, the car is snowed in. I'll show you guys in a second, but since we'll just get into it in a second. Let's just hop outside. All right, so here it is in all its glory. Looks worse than when I got it, honestly, just because it's all snowed in and everything. And first thing is whoa, where are the headlights? Don't worry, they're in the trunk. I took them out a while ago because I had some plans for them because they're pretty faded. I'll show you guys in a second, but just wanted to refinish them. Just haven't gotten to it yet, but I still haven't put them back in. Same for the blinkers. I am missing one of the blinkers. I'm missing one on this side actually, but that's okay. But yeah, so like I said, the whole car is snowed in, and it doesn't run or anything, so I'll get into that in a second, but we can just hop into the interior. So yeah, like I said, it has cloth everything. The one thing is, after I first picked up the car, I did clean it up. We did detail it, got all the stain. There was some pretty nasty dark stains on the rugs, but we got everything like that. The back seats, well, everything is packed in right here right now because I'm in the middle of working on the car. I got some mechanical work I got to do to it before I can get it running, so the car is a mess right now with parts. There's a timing belt in there. Hint, what's wrong with the car? We got an old battery in there, but I have, it's the winter. I've been trying to stay warm and stuff. So the first mods I kind of jumped to were, mods that were inside of the car, staying warm out of the cold. So right off the bat, obviously we detailed it, but then also the old shift knob was really, the boot was actually completely destroyed. The knob was okay. I probably could have kept that, but I saw this on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. It was like $10 or something for the knob, and then another 10 for the boot or something. I thought it'd be cool little black and red that kind of match. So I definitely just needed something better. And if I forgot to mention, which I believe I did, this is a 5-speed manual transmission. And yeah, I've been really looking to get into a manual for a long time, so I'm really excited for that. And the other thing I did, which the battery's disconnected, so you can't see right now, but I installed Apple CarPlay in it already. It was Black Friday. I got it for $110, this head unit, and that came with all of the wiring for it. I just had to pay an extra $10 for the wiring harness, and then connect the wiring harness to all the adapters for the thing. It was honestly pretty easy, so I wouldn't want anyone to be discouraged, because I did it myself for the first time. And it was honestly pretty easy, as long as you just have the right stuff. You're just pretty much just putting the copper to the other copper and wrapping it up. The car only has 112,000 miles. That's honestly really low, because from what I've seen, most of these base models, these single overhead cams, are they fast? Not really, to be honest. It has 164 horsepower and I think around 180 pound-feet of torque. But because of that, these are really detuned. They don't, there's not a lot of stress on the engine, and because of that, they run for a really long time. I've seen a lot of these over 200,000 miles, so I'm kind of excited for the longevity of it. But yeah, like I said, the interior's a mess and everything. It's pretty clean if I took all of the trash and parts out and everything. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too depth into everything, what I do have and stuff like that. You guys can see, it's just pretty standard stuff. Like I said, all the base model. We can dip into the trunk and then the engine. So let's see. All right, so thankfully, even though this car is it's 2026 now, so this car is 32 years old. and the hydraulic struts still work on the hood and the trunk. So yeah, I've basically just been keeping tools back here because it's actually really, it's got a lot of space back here, and there's another crevice back here where I just keep a tarp for the car. And just some other tools back there. Honestly, I've just been throwing them back there. It's a mess, but you can see the headlights here. I do have them. There's a blinker under there, the one I do have. But yeah, I've just been using this as like a workspace, just throwing all my tools in here so I don't have to go far. So when I'm working on the engine, I can just throw my tools in the trunk and then, you know, wrap it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the trunk. It does have this kind of cool, I really like this. It has this cover, so you guys know it's a hatchback, so you can go through the whole interior, but I like keeping this up so nobody steals my tools. But yeah, I'll put that back on in a second, and I'm going to take you guys over onto the engine. Alright, this is going to be slightly hard to get to. I haven't worked on the car since it snowed, so that's why there's no footprints or anything that even try getting through this. But let's see. There we go. Alright, so this is in all its glory. Like I said, the hood struts still work, which is shocking because I know some newer cars that have hydraulic struts that tend to fail really quickly. So we should definitely be taking notes. This car's 32 years old. Anyways, the 6G72, I believe, single overhead cam variant, 160 horsepower, around 180 pound-feet of torque. Those are both like estimate numbers. I don't know them exactly off the top of my head. Yeah, basically, what's wrong with the car? Why'd I get it for the cheap? Why is it a project car? Engine doesn't run because the timing belt snapped and got all chewed up. I did start working on it already. So there was a bunch of the, you can see it over here. Maybe a little clear, but you can see the old timing belt's still kind of chewed up on the gear. But I already started cleaning them off and stuff, so yeah, I do right now. It's just I have to finish taking the engine mount off, and yeah, I think I just have to take the engine mount off. Obviously get the engine jacked up, get the car supported engine mount off. I think that's the last thing I have before I can just get the plastic timing cover off, replace the chain, and then it's all going to go back together and run. Obviously, this hasn't run since I think 2015 or 2016, so I need to do all the fluids and stuff, you know, check everything. The only other issue is that the clutch pedal just drops to the floor. I have a suspicion that it's a problem with the clutch fork, but I haven't really been able to investigate too much. But basically, that's all that's going on under the hood. I have a new battery in there. It's not connected or anything. I don't want it just draining the battery while it's sitting. Yeah. I think that's all there really is to it. So I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I'll probably leave it here with you guys, just so you know it's introduced to the channel and stuff. And you know, it's starting to get nice out. That's not starting to get nice out. It's still February, but you know, February is like, you know, end of February is like the end of the winter. So hopefully it starts getting nice out and I can start getting more videos out on it. You know, me working on it than actually driving when it comes to that time. So, all right, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.